Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT and welcome back to another crypto video. And today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and XRP again. Bitcoin has not been doing very well today. It has crashed and we have gone all the way down to about $20,100. I did say if we do break out of this bearish flag pattern here, then we will be coming down to retest $20,200 first, and then we could potentially be coming down to around $19,700, but we haven't quite done that yet. We do seem to be bouncing back off of the support level here of around $20,200 on the 45-minute chart, and we are potentially going to be ticking bullish in the next sort of 20 minutes or so. I would like to see that we do pump and we do close above this bearish flag pattern that we are currently in, and hopefully we do that and basically come up, break outside of this and come up and retest this resistance level here of $20,800. We need to basically break through this and sort of close above it really for continuation, but I probably would expect that we might come up and retest it and then sort of bounce back down again, but we will see what happens in the short term. But this is it on the 45-minute chart. Let's just see what's happening with the MACD, because no idea where it is. Here it is. Let's just have a look at this. So MACD, as you can see, there's a lot of selling pressure. This is because there is still a lot of extreme fear in the markets at the moment, but just bear with it. It will go back up eventually. Don't have paper hands and don't sell your coins. Just hold fire and see what happens in the short term. So yeah, Bitcoin, we are obviously getting a small pump towards the upside on the 45-minute chart. Let's check the 30-minute chart. Yeah, we have just ticked bullish on the 30-minute chart. This is why we are pumping towards the upside. So once we tick bullish on the 30-minute chart, then hopefully we do get some more buying pressure, and then hopefully we shall potentially be ticking bullish on the 45-minute chart in the next sort of 20 minutes to half an hour or so. And it will do what I said it would do. So basically, if we do break out of this bearish flag pattern that we are currently in on the 45-minute chart, then we should be breaking up towards the upside and retesting this resistance level here of $20,800. Every time we do come down here, we do seem to bounce back up. So hopefully we do this and we don't break down any further. But I'll show you on the daily chart for Bitcoin as well. We have obviously broken down from the bullish flag pattern that we are in on the daily chart. If we do close below that, then we might get some more selling pressure and we might end up coming back down to around $19,700. So if you are trading, I would be careful, and I'll probably hold fire if I was you. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just looking out for you guys, basically. I don't want you to lose money. So let's head towards the 1 hourly chart. If we look at the 1 hourly chart, we are still in this bearish flag pattern, but obviously the candle's a bit different. So we are a lot closer to ticking bullish and sort of breaking out of this bearish flag pattern that we are currently in. Basically, if we do tick bullish on the 1 hourly chart, then we would have this green candle here. So basically, we would end up coming up, and once we break out of it, we would come up probably around $20,800 resistance and hopefully try and break through. But the initial green candle that we probably should see once we tick bullish would be up to around $20,600. That would be if we do tick bullish on the 1 hourly chart. But obviously we're not doing that just yet. We've still got about half an hour to 45 minutes or so until we sort of get to that sort of point, because we're not obviously ticking bullish down here on the RSI just yet, and the MACD, and you can see some quite big red candles on the MACD as well for the volume. We are getting quite a lot of selling pressure at this moment in time, so just we will see what happens basically. If we head to the 4 hourly chart for Bitcoin, then let's just remove some of these so we can actually see what's going on. So as you can see, we are still in this bearish flag pattern here, and we're not too far off breaking out basically of this bearish flag pattern that we are in. Let's just move that there. So basically, yeah, I would say in the next sort of 2.5 to 3 hours or so on the 4 hourly chart, hopefully we should be breaking out of this, and if we do break out of this in the next sort of 3 hours and we do close above this, then we will be coming back up to around this level here of around let's have a look here. So the initial pump towards the upside would be this green candle here, which would mean that we would be coming up to around $20,800. That is not the resistance. I lied. That is basically the small sort of support slash resistance level that I was looking at between these sort of two lines here. So we basically would be coming up and retesting up here of around $20,800. I would like to see that we get some more buying pressure and come up to around $21,200, but that won't happen just yet. We need to just see if we can get back up to around $20,800 first. So yeah, I would probably say that around between midnight to 5 in the morning, that's probably when you would see a pump towards the upside if we do tick bullish on the 4-hour chart. If we do obviously end up getting some more selling pressure and we do close below this bearish flag pattern, then let's get this red candle here. So this would be what happens if we do break towards the downside. We would be coming down here and retesting the $19,700 level, which is what I saw on the daily chart basically. So I will go to the daily chart for you now. If you look at the daily chart for Bitcoin, as you can see here, we were in a bullish flag pattern here on the daily chart, which I was hoping that we would break through and close above, which we very nearly did, but we just bounced straight back off $21,600 and we just kept on selling. Everyone just kept on selling, and then obviously that meant that we closed below this bullish flag pattern that we are currently in on Bitcoin. So, well, we haven't actually closed below it just yet, but this daily candle here, if we do close below this in the next sort of 2.5 hours or so, we could potentially be getting some more selling pressure, because basically it would be this red candle here that we would get, and this is this white candle here which I have placed, I have put in place for Bitcoin. So the prediction basically would be that we could potentially break through this support level here of $20,200 and then could come all the way back down to around $19,600, between $19,600 and $19,700. So only time will tell. We are getting some more buying pressure, so hopefully we do sort of come back up and close back in this bullish flag pattern, but I don't think it would be very likely, to be quite honest. So we could be closing below this by tonight in the next sort of 2.5 hours or so. So Bitcoin could be coming back down to, I would say first of all it would probably come back down to try and retest $20,200. If we do bounce off of that, then great, and then that would mean that we would be confirming that support level. If we break below it, then we will be coming straight back down to around $19,700. If we head over to XRP, if we look at XRP, it's the same sort of thing. We were in a bullish pennant pattern, but we've obviously broken towards the downside, and we basically hit what I said it would. It initially hit 34.5 cents, and then we created this new bearish flag pattern here. And I said in yesterday's video, so this was in yesterday's video, so this section here was yesterday's video. Basically, I said if we would break towards the upside and close above this bearish flag pattern that we are in for XRP, then we should be coming up to retest the 36.5 cent level. But I also did predict if we did break towards the downside out of this bearish flag pattern, then today we should be coming down to around 33.5 cents. We didn't quite get there. We got very, very close. We basically got to around 33.5 cents, but yeah, we didn't quite hit what I sort of predicted. But as you can see here, we have sort of come down and we sort of bounced back up. So that's obviously because Bitcoin's having a pump towards the upside as well. So hopefully, because Bitcoin's pumping, hopefully XRP will pump as well. Because XRP does follow what Bitcoin does as well. So I'm hoping that we do get some more volume back in for XRP and we do sort of pump back towards the upside. So basically, this is the 45-minute for XRP. This is the 45-minute charts. As you can see here, we are in a bearish flag pattern as well. It's basically the same as Bitcoin. So as you can see here, we are potentially going to be able to be breaking out of this in the short term. So it would be this sort of green candle here, which would be the initial pump towards the upside. So if we do break out, we should be coming up back up to around 34 to 35 cents if we do break out and close above this by tonight. As you can see, we have ticked bullish on the RSI on the 45-minute chart, and we are about to tick bullish on the MACD as well. So we may potentially get a break towards the upside and get up to around 34.5 to 35 cents. If we head towards the 1 hourly chart, as you can see here, we are still potentially about to be breaking out of this, and we are about to tick bullish on the RSI. So this says to me that we would be coming up to around 34 to 35 cents in the short term. But obviously, things can still change. We can still tick bearish and we can still get some more selling pressure. But me personally, I do feel like that we would be breaking up towards the upside. Let's have a look at the upside potential for this. The upside potential will probably be about 1.62%. which would be nice to see. And then hopefully we can sort of eventually get back up to these levels around here again at around 36 to 36.5 cents. If we head towards the 4-hourly chart for XRP, as you can see, we are still in this bearish flag pattern here. The upside potential would be this green candle here, which would be a bit bigger than on the 1-hourly chart. So if we do break and we do close above this by tonight or tomorrow morning, more likely tomorrow morning basically, so the next 4-hour period would be between sort of 12 AM to 4 AM basically. So that would probably be where we would break out and we would close above the bearish flag pattern that we are currently in. So the prediction for this would be 35 cents, which is probably about a 2% increase in price. Yeah, so it's about 2.10% increase in price, which would be nice. We are getting some green candles, so we could potentially be breaking towards the upside, but we're not ticking bullish just yet on the MACD or the RSI. But as soon as we do on the 1-hourly, which we are about to, so if we close in the next half an hour and we do tick bullish here, we probably would be seeing a pump towards the upside. Therefore, we would be ticking bullish on the 4-hourly chart as well on the RSI. Just keep a lookout for that. So let's head towards the daily chart. As you can see here, I basically predicted that we had a bullish pennant pattern for XRP on the daily chart. Unfortunately, we didn't get that break towards the upside that we wanted. That would have been a 18% increase in price. But obviously, we did break towards the downside, and I did also say that we probably would be coming back down to retest 33.5 cents, just under 33.5 cents. So as you can see here, we are in a we've got a descending sort of wedge pattern here, or descending channel. So we've got it's not really, yeah. So this is a descending wedge here for XRP. If we do break towards the upside out of this on the daily chart, and we do close outside of this, then we should still get this increase in price here, which is this green candle. So if we do close outside of this descending wedge that we are currently in for XRP, then we should be coming up to around 39.5 cents. So that would be around a 15% increase in price. But we do need to break out of this and close above this descending wedge that we are currently in for XRP. But that's all I can see at this moment in time. When the new daily candle starts, it would be around here. So if we do get that pump towards the upside that I said whilst we're looking at the 4-hourly chart, and if we do have a green day tomorrow, that may possibly mean that we could be pumping up and ever so slightly breaking outside of this descending wedge that we are currently in. So hopefully that does happen tomorrow. If it does happen, then we probably would be getting at about a 15% increase in price for XRP, but we need to retest this resistance level here of 36.5 cents. Then we should be coming up to retest 38 cents. We need to retest these first, because basically we may not get an impulsive break towards the upside. We need to retest these first, because we may well retest this resistance level and then get rejected. Because obviously this is just a prediction of mine, this pump here. So we may well come up and retest this first resistance level, and then we might get rejected. So we could come out of this here and then break out, retest this, and then very quickly get rejected. I mean, it does happen. Or we could just get this impulsive break. XRP does like to have impulsive breaks towards the upside. So it could well happen. Let me just get rid of all that, because that is a mess. But yeah, basically short-term predictions for XRP. If we break out of this, then we could be getting up to around 39 cents. But initially, I do feel like the first prediction, so basically the initial break towards the upside for XRP would be 35 cents. So my prediction at the moment would be XRP could get up to around 35 cents by tomorrow, or it could come back down and retest 33.5 cents. That's for XRP. If we head to Bitcoin, let's go to the 4-hourly on Bitcoin again. So basically short-term prediction for Bitcoin, if we close above this bearish flag pattern here, then we should be coming up to retest around $20,800. If we break towards the downside, then we probably would be breaking down this support level here of $20,200 and potentially coming all the way back down to around $19,600. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you check out my previous video, and I hope you like this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be posting around the same time, and yeah, have a nice rest of the day. Peace.